Hello. This is my first attempt at some kind of a video. Um, I'm not going to play the banjo for you, nor am I going to give you tutorials on how to play. But what I'd really like to do is encourage you to play. I was 70 years old when I bought this old cheap banjo. It was almost 10 years ago. It's a Washburn B7. I gave less than $300 for it. It's been a great banjo for me. I'm consider myself a porch picker, so I don't really play out anywhere. So this works just fine. And of course, you can see behind me, there's several banjos back here. Some that I've made from parts gathered. Some I've bought. But what I'm trying to encourage people, and I'm talking to those of you out there that have thought about playing the banjo, or maybe just bought a banjo, maybe you're elderly, maybe you're young, it don't matter. Have fun with it. Don't get caught up in what kind of banjo, what brand name, what strings. Just get one and begin to learn. You will figure out what works for you. I know what strings I like. I'm not going to try to sell you those strings. You'll have to figure that out. That's part of the fun of learning the banjo, is learning all of these things. If you want lessons, the internet is full of tutorials. Some good, some really good, and some really bad. But find the one that works for you, that you connect with, that makes you feel like you can do it. Because I'm telling you, you can have a lot of fun playing the banjo. As I said, I started 10 years ago. Had a little bit of guitar knowledge, had absolutely no banjo knowledge. So I had to learn how to tune it. I had to learn how to set it up. I had to learn all that, but it's all on the internet. And if I figured it out, surely you can. My whole thing about this channel is encouraging you to enjoy. Don't set your standards so stiff that you can't enjoy it. You will see people that tell you you have to do it exactly this way. You don't. Okay? Find your own way. There's many different ways to play banjo. Find the one that's comfortable for you, that's pleasing to your ear. I'm 79 years old. I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands, so they don't work like they used to. My hearing is going fast, but I enjoy the banjo. I enjoy learning about it. I enjoy everything about the banjo. And there's some people online that can give you lots of history of the banjo, and I encourage you to listen to those and learn a little bit about the history of what you're trying to do. I play, we'll call it claw hammer. It's probably not quite that, but maybe frailing. They're all basically the same. more of a rhythm type banjo. I tried the 3-finger Scruggs style for a little while, and was beginning to maybe learn a little bit. And one day I picked up my banjo to practice, and I thought, this is boring. This is not fun. And I bought the banjo to enjoy and have fun. If I was younger, putting all that effort into it might have been more feasible. But at my age, I wasn't going on stage. I wasn't going to play with a band, so why go through all that? So I encourage you to buy a banjo, go online, find tutorials, find something that clicks with you, and just practice. And the nice thing about being a porch picker is I don't have to do it precise. I can kick back and enjoy it. If I make a little mistake, okay. The cats and the birds and the dogs, and they don't care, and neither do I. So please do not let the banjo intimidate you. I personally like the open back. I've got my paper towel in there to dampen the sound down a little bit. You can buy fancy sponges, but a paper towel works for me. I enjoy just a simple, cheap banjo. I have one back here that's 110 years old, and I've got a good time. That's a really good banjo. They're about $300, $400 depending on where you're buying. This banjo I made out of a 4-string pot, and found this neck online, mated them together, set it up. It plays beautiful. The neck that came with this pot is on this clock that I made out of a wooden salad bowl. And I bought that banjo for about $100, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Put a different head on it, set it up, and it plays nice, and it's a lot of fun. I can just grab any one of these. I have some of them tuned a little different than others, and that gives me some variety without having to retune. But when I'm going to sit down and learn a new song, I hear a song and I think, wow, I like the rhythm, and I like the tone, and I like that song. So I decide I'm going to try to apply it to the open back banjo. This is a go-to banjo. This is the one that I sit down and learn new things with, experiment with. After I've played and learned the song a little bit and can play it, fairly well, then I might apply it to one of my other banjos. But this is my go-to girl. This is the first banjo that I bought. It's an open back. Like I said, I tried the Scruggs style. I bought an Epiphone resonator banjo. Got all the picks and and just wasn't having fun. I like just beating the heck out of this thing and just having fun with it. I'll sit out here. I've got a bench or a stool that I pull up here, and I work on them. I'm a amateur luthier. I build my own. I work on my own. I change the heads, anything it needs, new tuners, whatever. I can do all of that. for myself. I'm not gonna work on somebody else's banjo. Uh, I guess that's just about it. The main thing about me and my channel, and I'm a porch picker, is if you're thinking about it, go for it. Get the banjo, get a cheap one. You can always upgrade, obviously. But get a cheap one and enjoy it. You know, don't set your standards so high that you can't ever look up to enjoy what you're learning because you're so busy trying to perfect it. Get it, make mistakes, have fun. You'll get better as time goes on, and there's nothing can speed that process up but practice. Uh, so that's where I'm at. All right. I hope and pray that everybody's just had a Fourth and had a good time. Remain safe, and I encourage you to buy the banjo if you're thinking about it. And don't worry about high dollar brand name. Just get something cheap. You can find them online for $50. It'll say it needs new strings. Well, that's, maybe $6 for a set of strings. And I use the snark tuners. Every one of my banjos has a snark tuner on it. I enjoy those because it's quick and easy to tune a banjo up and get it ready to go. Don't worry about whether it has the frailing scoop. Just buy the banjo and learn how to, just have fun with it. That's the whole bottom line, is have fun. And if you're having fun, you're going to play it a lot more than if you have to sit and work very hard to get everything precise. You will lose interest, and yours will be one of the many banjos online that you can pick up for $50 to $100, because people get so caught up in trying to do it perfect. Relax, have fun, make mistakes, learn from the mistakes. That's the best teacher I've had, is just doing it wrong and going like, wow, that really was bad. So please, simply buy one. Don't plan a future. Don't plan on being on stage. Don't plan on wowing the multitude. Simply buy it to enjoy it for yourself, and you'll get good enough. Then you can go out and do those things. Start simple. Keep it simple. And please do enjoy. I believe I've said enough. Thank you.